Hi everyone, this is Cheryl, and I'm going to discuss stamp care and storage with you. It's really important to keep your stamps clean. I have a few things I like to do. One is to use a scrub pad with some stamp cleaner or even some soapy water. I'm going to stamp up a couple of stamps for you. This is the Foxy Fix Element stamps. They have lots of nooks and crannies, so you want to get the ink out of them, out of the corners. The first thing I'm going to do is ink it up. Get a nice crisp image, and then I recommend that to stamp off the excess. It's something I've done for years. It makes it a lot easier to get the ink off of your pad, your stamps. I sprayed it with some stamp cleaner. It's water-based. I'm going to gently rub it on the wet side. And now I'm going to rub it on the dry side to dry it off. And you can see there's no ink left. The other thing I like is the Lawn Fawn chamois. You just get it wet in the sink. It dries overnight or without use, and then you can stamp your image and clean it off. You can also use Aqua Dry, which is basically a sports automotive chamois, and this one's from Target. It's 3.66 square feet. You can cut it apart, share it with some friends. One thing to keep in mind, if your stamps stop being sticky, you can rinse them off in the sink with just some plain water. You can use a little bit of dish soap too if you need to. The chamois works great, but I noticed it didn't really get it out of the little nooks and crannies, so if that bothers you, you might want something like a scrubby. Now I'm going to show you my stamp storage. I like to keep all my supplies together. It makes it easier to work on a project. All I need to do is grab the crate and take it to wherever I'm working. It also travels very well. This is a crate that I got at Target. It's in the kitchen area, and I think it's supposed to actually hold soda cans in the for the refrigerator, but it works really well to have two sets of stamps in it, two rows of stamps, and then I can fit some of my cleaning supplies in there as well as some of my Foxy Fix notebooks. I like to keep those handy, of course. Some of the supplies that I would recommend are the Avery L stamp and die storage pouches, a label maker, a corner rounder, or in this case a corner chomper, some acid-free cardstock. This is inexpensive cardstock from Target. It's 75 pounds, so 65 pounds, so it's perfect. You get 75 sheets. And inexpensive plastic folders that you can cut down. The stamps fit in the pouches perfectly. This is actually two of the smaller sets. I doubled them up. I cut the cardstock inserts to 5 3/4 by 7 1/4 and fit them right into the plastic pouches. There's a little closure on it that you can tuck inside. Here's a quick overview. I like to have them organized by theme rather than by manufacturer. Keeps it, for me, it works better to find what I want to work on, although of course all of my Foxy stamps are together. I have some planner stamps. I keep those in there too, and again, there's different companies I have. I use the corner rounder on the plastic pockets that I cut down to 5 5/8 by 8 inches tall. And for these I used clear label tape so that you couldn't see the white, although on the white cardstock pieces I used white label maker. And again, you see I kind of keep all my supplies in there nice and handy. Here are 2 sets of stamps. These are the smaller ones. They fit in here really well, so I put them in the same pouch. It takes up less space that way. I have some rubber stamps too, and this is 2 sets that I took out of their plastic bag and put inside this pouch. They are foxes. I kind of have a thing for foxes right now. This is the Bujo Foundation stamp. It's the largest set. It does not fit in a pouch, so I just separated a couple of the stamps off of the acrylic, the clear plastic protector it's on, and I cut that down and I put those in a separate pouch. Here's the couple stamps that didn't fit in the one pouch with the others. They're very well used, well loved. Some inks will stain your stamps, and as long as they stamp clean, there is not a problem. They just get discolored with use. Here is a look at Jes's stamp organization. She uses a folder for her smaller stamps. They fit really well in a 6 by 9 inch pocket page by Simple Stories. And you'll see these are, I think on average, the 2 by 3 inch stamps. There might be some 3 by 4 inch stamps. They fit in the pockets really easily, and again, this is great to take with you somewhere. And I hope you found lots of inspiration here with me tonight.